Well, today I'm going to share some of my favorite products with you. Unless you live under a rock, you know that it's Amazon Prime time right now, and because, I don't know, because they're trying to compete with Amazon or what, every place, everywhere has things on sale. So I'm just going to share some of my favorite products with you that you can get at a lower price point. That's hard for me to say, at a lower price point. I don't care where you get it, but we will provide links to where you can find some of these things on sale. First of all, I always recommend, if you can get it for free from someone else who isn't using it, do that. Get it at a thrift store. Shop local. A lot of these things I have purchased locally, but I want to share them with you in case you want to buy them online. So what do you say, Stuart?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to start out here in the garden. I shared with you yesterday in one of my videos all of the works tools that are on sale. So Stuart, right here, let's put up that graphic with all of the works tools, including the pruner, the hand pruner, battery operated pruner. All of those are on sale, a lot of different places. So here's a graphic right here, and we will put a link in the description box below to where you can find all of these on sale. I don't need, however, some of those battery operated pruners for me to deadhead these agapanthus. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? They're beautiful. This is ever white agapanthus. These are from Southern Living. But Stuart, I'm going to snap us to the front to show you my first product. Well, weren't those agapanthus blooms absolutely gorgeous? These are gorgeous too, but what's the difference? Well, those other ones were real and these are Memorex. These are not real, but they look so real, Stuart couldn't even tell the difference. So this is a real one, which is one I need to deadhead, and all of these are faux. What's interesting is if you were here with me and you felt the stems, it would feel like these were the real ones and this was the fake one because this one is so stiff. But they are almost identical. You can barely tell the difference. But here they are. And the beauty of this
I didn't realize
is,
they were connected on both ends.
yeah, the beauty of this is once the amaryllis are finished blooming, all of those are still blooming, but these are not. These are in a prominent place and I want them to continue to contribute to my white tableau. So I just got some artificial stems. This is similar to the hack that I do with orchids, and I keep the live foliage and then I put an artificial bloom in, and that's what I'm doing here for this pot and for those outside my kitchen window. You virtually cannot tell the difference, and I think it's just, well, it's just a great cheat and a great hack. These will remain fresh all summer long, and they look so real, I would defy anyone to be able to tell the difference. Now, all of these faux flowers aren't equally as realistic. Last year, I tried to do this with red geraniums, and it was pretty much a failure. Those just didn't look realistic enough, and I just abandoned that project. But these right now are pretty great. I don't know if these are on sale or not, but they're a product I would highly recommend if you are someone who grows agapanthus, but they are past bloom. Okay, here I talk about all of these products being on sale a million different places, and I'm showing you a couple of things that are not on sale. However, it does follow along with that kind of Christmas in July thing, because this is going to be on my Christmas gift list for lots of people. I think many of you know how much I love these Indian kanthas, and you can find them here locally. You can find them at Sukasa in the Paseo, so I encourage you to shop locally first, but you can also buy them at online, and they come in, I think, packages of like 5 or 6. They make great tablecloths, they make great coverlets, they make great bedspreads, on and on and on. Now, a new discovery, and by the way, we will put the link to these, but I made a new discovery recently, and that is now you can get napkins that are also in this Kantha fabric that coordinate with these if you use it as a tablecloth. Stuart is giving me, yeah, this is new to Stuart. He's thinking, okay, this is pretty cool. And you can get these, you can get them in traditional napkin size. I like to get them oversized so they're almost like a tea towel. So I've got a friend who has a birthday in September. I'm going to get a set of these for her to go along with one of these kantas that I think she will like, and it would make a fun Christmas gift. So a matching then tablecloth and napkin set, so inexpensive, and I'm inexperienced in using these. So I think that will be really fun. We will put the links below. You can also get them in tea towel size, and I think they're really just great. Now, simultaneously, what I did, since I'm thinking about entertaining, is I got some napkin rings that I think also kind of have the same vibe. And this will be fun. These are inexpensive, and you can add these then to your gift package. So this is going to be a whole gift package that I am going to gift a friend of mine whose birthday is in September, but I'm also going to give a couple of these gift packages for Christmas time. So I wanted to start out with that because I'm thinking about entertaining. I'm thinking about entertaining partly because we have a guest visitor today on the YouTube channel. It's my buddy, John. You can follow him on Instagram on Hosford House, and he was the quintessential host while we were there. Stuart is nodding his head. Both he and Craig were just wonderful, and part of that was some of the things that they used with which they entertained, and some of these are just practical things, and some of them are just more fun aesthetically and entertaining items, things like domed serving pieces, etc. And so, Stuart, right here, why don't we just put up this short video with John, who is giving us his recommendations for things that he finds indispensable for summer entertaining. A lot of them are on sale now. And when we come back, I'm going to show you one other really cute thing along those same lines that I found recently.
Hey Linda, well it is a balmy and rainy day in Connecticut and we're missing you. I noticed you posted my summer entertaining essentials, so I wanted to walk you through a few of them. Number one, mosquito dunks. I love these. I put them in every fountain, every urn, every table that gathers water. It really helps keep the mosquito population at bay, and it's non-toxic to humans and pets, so great find. Number two, most important, is the red wine stain remover. I was very skeptical, but I did order some, and we have a white sofa here on the porch, and this has removed the stains each and every time. I actually started giving this as gifts now in the holidays. Stocking stuffer. Love it. Even though we're in July. Next are these great natural sponges. I typically dislike the bright yellow, bright green, bright blue kitchen sponges. I think these are much easier on the eye, and they also look great with these little wood brushes and scrubbers, so this is a really a must for me. Which leads me to these little rustic pots. I love these rustic clay pots. I use them again for kitchen caddies, for planting of course, but I also use them for entertaining a lot. I can put them all over the kitchen, the porch, anywhere with napkins and cutlery, and it's easy for guests to just access what they need, and I think it looks really nice. And then that leads me to number 5. I use glass cake stands and cloches for everything. I put sandwiches, cookies, sliders, anything in these, and it keeps them protected. You can serve them in the kitchen buffet style, or just put them right in the center of your table and keep things warm. Always use these. And you can order them already made, or you can create your own. I happen to get this glass cloche at a thrift store, and this great live edge cutting board at a flea market, and now it's my favorite serving dish. Which takes me to number 6, my Spegaloo coupe glasses. I love these. I typically don't like anything too fluted or too ornate. I love that these actually have just a simple design, but you still get the little cut glass down at the bottom, so they're slightly ornate, and I use these all the time. So I hope you enjoyed these 6 items. I think I can do more for you guys later, and enjoy. Thanks.
Okay, here's my last thing. And as you guys know, I really try to find products that solve problems. I'm not in the market for for just having a lot of extra stuff, but if I can find a product that solves a problem, particularly in a good looking way, then I am all over it. And something I am all over right now is this sweet, since we've got kind of a theme going with domes and glass cloches and such, I found this really sweet citrus keeper online. I think it was like $11. It's on sale now. We will definitely put a link. But what I like about it is I have noticed that when I use just a regular leftover container where you have to pry off the lid or whatever for Hub's leftover limes, remaining limes, when he makes his gin and tonic at night, he has a hard time sometimes opening the container. It's just not very good looking, and it's not something I would ever want to set out on the bar, but this is. So after he cuts his lime, or I cut a lemon when I'm cooking or whatever, I just put it in this citrus keeper. I can put this into the refrigerator, but more importantly for me, I can then just pull it out of the refrigerator and set it on the bar. It would look great, not only with citrus in it, but all sorts of different things. You could use these on a buffet to serve nuts, to serve olives, anything like that, even as a short-term butter keeper. Well, Christmas candies, my ideas go on and on. This would be a wonderfully fun kit gift for Christmas in July. You could buy some of these and then you could package them with your own homemade candies and you could gift those during the holidays. So we will put a link to that below. So great entertaining gift ideas, both practical and fun. Okay, now let's quit talking about entertaining and let's start talking about some things that are on sale in the beauty and self-care and health department. And contained in this magic tray are all of my health and beauty items that I think not all or 99% of them are on sale right now. And I have them contained on these brass trays that I also bought online. I really like them, partly because so many of my things are in kind of galvanized metal or they are in that laminate, and I wanted something that had more of a, I don't know, more of a bohemian feel. So these were inexpensive. They make great lap trays if I wanted to use them for when we dine in front of the TV, but they also just are great to corral items for the bar, or in this instant, my health and beauty products. Now, recently, and I want to say thank you. So many people have been commenting on my skin lately, which is just so lovely. And you've been asking what kind of products I have been using. So I'm going to share some of my favorite ones right now that I buy on repeat and that are on discount right now. And because of that, I have been buying them to have lots of backups for them. So let's start out with some of my health and beauty supplements. Now, truth be told, I actually got these at Costco, but we will put a link below to where you can get them online on sale. It's Nature's Bounty Hair, Skin, and Nail Gummies. Now, I have been kind of late to the gummy party when it comes to supplements and things of that nature, but recently I have noticed that lots of the supplements that look kind of like big old horse pills, they're not only harder to swallow, but there's something in the binding agent of them that gives me a bad headache and sometimes upsets my stomach. So recently, I have been starting to use gummy forms of taking my supplements, and I don't regret it. And as my sister Meg says, and it's kind of like a little treat with coffee in the afternoon. So, number one, I like this Hair, Skin, and Nails gummies. I think they have really helped my nails. I think they've helped my hair, and I also think they have helped my skin. So definitely I would recommend these, and they're kind of yummy. So this brand is Nature's Bounty. There might be other brands that are good as well, but I feel confident in Nature's Bounty, and you can get these on sale now. I got mine at Costco, but there are also a number of different places online. I also like these magnesium glycinate gummies. Now, someone, probably one of you, told me that not only does magnesium help with my cramps in my legs at night, but that very specifically it needs to be magnesium glycinate. And so I got these in a gummy form. I bought these online, and yes, I take them both at the same time with a cup of coffee or tea in the afternoon as a little afternoon treat. And I have definitely noticed a difference since I switched to this glycinate form of magnesium from the other. Boy, do I go through these neutralize exfoliating pads a lot. I really like these. I may have shared with you before that I don't even use the whole pad to make it even more cost effective. I will just take one of the pads and rip it in two, so that makes them go even farther. Sometimes I'll even divide them into 4 parts because I'm cheap. These are on sale right now online. You can find these a lot of different places. I love these. And it says they fight blemishes and fade post-acne scars and such, minimizes pores, and improves skin texture. And I have found all of that to be the case. I've used these for years. Now, I use them in maybe a non-traditional way, and that is in the morning after I brush my teeth, put in my contacts or whatever. I don't wash my face with soap. I just use these. I use these in the morning. It takes off the residue of whatever night treatments that I had on my face, and it just works wonderfully for that. It's really portable, especially if you are like overnighting on a plane or if you're in a hotel. These are just great. They're great. Did I say they were great? They're great, great, great. And they're on sale right now. I love these. So that's another product that I love. This is another treatment that I have on repeat. It's the Day Glow Serum. I also use this brand's ferulic acid during the day. But all of these Korean skincare companies, I have found they're pretty interchangeable. Just look for that particular product. This has vitamin C, ferulic acid, hyaluronic acid, and it's an anti-aging formula. I love this stuff. I think this is my 3rd bottle of it. I put this on underneath my makeup right after I have cleansed with these neutralized pads. But there might be another brand you can find that's also a Korean product, but in general, I recommend them. Just look at the reviews. A lot of them are on sale right now. This brand is Soul Ceuticals, and they are great. So don't only look for this specific product, but look at their entire skincare line if you are looking for something to address a certain problem. When we come back, I'm going to show you some other products. Okay, no, this is not a face brush. I have more beauty products to show you, but I want to interrupt this, my toilette right here, and show you another product that I got that is just great. They come in packs of 3s. Now, these are really, really skinny, very firm brushes. So I got this in particular. I was just showing my friend Debbie how I can clean out the grooves in the seal to my refrigerator and freezer when they get little crumbs in there. It drives me crazy. Any area that's really, really tight that you want to clean, these are brilliant for, and they're on sale right now. They come in packages of 3s, so I promptly gifted Debbie one, but I'm also going to get some of these Christmas in July to use as stocking stuffers because these are great and they solve a problem. I think in the online video they were cleaning behind the toilet. So anyhow, love, love, love these, but I digress. Let's get back to health and beauty products. Now, something I think is going to be kind of a departure from our regular garden-inspired living, and that is in August, I'm going to concentrate our content, our video content on YouTube on health and beauty and style. So it's going to be a departure, but I'm going to talk to you in depth about what type of products I like to use on my skin, what kind of treatments I like to get for my skin, what kind of makeup I use. That's just a little plug. So stay tuned in August for that kind of content. I have promised you guys that I would provide this kind of information for years, or maybe not for years, but for months, and I just haven't done it. I'm finally going to do it. Why? Because in August, it's too hot to be outside. Okay, so back to some of my favorite products. I think I have also spoken, I don't know how much, about Neutrogena and their Pure and Free Liquid Daily Sunblock. This is Sunblock 50. This is a little bit hard to find right now, so if you can find it at like a TJ Maxx in bulk or Ross for Less or someplace like that, you might want to do that. But there is a new product that is very similar that's come out with an even higher SPF. It's the Ultra Sheer Face Serum 60. Now, I use a tinted sunblock and moisturizer on my face. I typically use, well, I use a couple of different products and I'll share those in August. But this I use on my neck, on my décolleté, on the back of my hands, my forearms, and it works great. I love it because it's not sticky. It blends right in and it virtually disappears. And it is Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Face Serum. So look at all kinds of sunblock products on sale right now since we're kind of getting towards the end of the summer season. I've showed you this before, but I really love it. It's the True Match Lumi Glotion. I believe this is on sale right now. It is made by L'Oreal. I really like it. I typically mix it in with my foundation or with my tinted sunscreen in the morning. It's very blendable. It's very smooth, and I really like the way it gives kind of a luminescence to your skin. Another product that I have been raving about, and I don't know if this is on sale or not, but I'm so thrilled with it that I want to share it again, and that is the Essie Gel Couture fingernail polish. You guys can see that I have a big old owie, that I need to get a manicure, and I am going to be using this stuff. I got a different color. I do wish Essie made in the Gel Couture a little bit broader spectrum of color options, but nevertheless, I have it in the red, and now I have it in this kind of plummy purple that I think will be fun. And my manicure lasted even longer than a gel manicure that I got from my manicurist. Now, why is that important to me? Well, number one, it's long lasting. Number two, I can do touch-ups. Number three, I can take this off with regular nail polish. But equally as important to me is number four, I don't have to put my nails under those UV lights to get them to dry, because I do worry about the cancer implications of that, and this avoids that completely. So I highly recommend this stuff. We will put links below to this color and just to the product line in general. Okay, this is a new to me category, a brand that I am thrilled with. My friend Coral, who is part of our LV team, she was the one who told me about this, and I love it. Why do I love it? Well, first of all, I love it because it really, really works. This is the Kitsch Bar shampoo and conditioners. They smell so wonderful. They're natural. They're clean. It's a whole system. And they even come with this fun soap dish that you can just plop these in. And they contain things like rosemary, different herbs. They've got a wonderful fresh scent. But why I really like them, and I'm having trouble with my words today. Why I was looking for a product like this is I hate all of the plastic involved in any kind of shampoo and stuff that you use on repeat. So these come in just cardboard boxes. And when you get through with them, you don't have something that needs to be recycled or tossed. When you're finished, you just get a new bar of the rosemary and biotin conditioner or shampoo, and you just slip them into the handy container. So I really like these. In fact, I find it so effective. It's really added volume to my hair, and I like it so much that I gifted some of this to a friend recently who was suffering from hair loss from a medication that she's taking. So I love, love, love this Kitsch stuff. They have a whole product line And I might be telling you about that in the future. But thank you, Coral, for letting me know about the whole Kitsch line of products. So there you go. These are some of my favorite health and beauty products. But while you are in the shop, make sure that you just look around, because you might find on sale some supplements, some body care products, some sunscreens, some shampoos, etc., that you use on repeat that you can stock up now, since products are on sale. Okay, so can we talk for a minute? So this is a frustration that Stuart and I were just talking about, and another reason I don't like to use bottles, if at all possible, especially the pump bottles for hair care and skincare products, is because Stuart just said they never put that tube all the way to the bottom so you could get out the reservoir as a residual product that's at the bottom. It's hard to get out even if you put it upside down with the pump thing on it. It's hard to turn upside down to get the rest of it. It's just kind of a frustration in general. So many people are buying into conspiracy theories. So Stuart thinks that's a conspiracy to get us to throw it away before we have used up all of the products. But that's my question of the day. Is inquiring minds, including Stuart's mind and mine. We want to know, do you guys find this as vexing as we do? Okay, I really am trying to cut down on my book consumption, this large stack of books on my lap notwithstanding. But now is a great time to look for some of your favorites on sale now, especially if you want to gift them at Christmas. And I would highly recommend, as did Bunny Williams, the book Raising Hair. So I actually got this book for a friend because I have already listened to it on Audible. It is every bit as wonderful and as dear as Bunny said that it was. So we will put a link to both options. It is just delightful. It is really delightful. And I think if you are interested in gardening, you would be interested in this book. So that's my book number one. My book number two is my own, A Year of Garden-Inspired Living. It's available for pre-order. So if you are online and you are looking at different gardening books for Christmas, this will be out in October. And it really helps me if you pre-order this book frequently and often. I would appreciate it. So that is the book cover. So that's my number two. Okay, even though I do not cook very much, I couldn't resist buying this cookbook from my local bookstore, Commonplace Books. I bought this last week. It's called Southern Lights, Easier, Lighter, and Better for You Recipes from the South. So this takes good old Southern recipes and just makes them a little bit more healthy. I love this book. I may never cook from it, but I love reading it because it is so clever. It is just so cleverly done. Like there's green lights, tea lights, and it is just such a clever take on the word lights and Southern, and the recipes look brilliant. So if you aren't wanting to eat real heavily right now, then I would highly recommend this book. Buy it at your local bookstore or get it from your local, your favorite online purveyor. But I bet it's on sale right now, and I highly recommend it. I think I need to get a copy of this book for my daughter-in-law, Taylor, who loves to cook. Okay, this is not a recommendation. It is a big thank you. So I want to thank my follower, Diane Watt, who sent me this sweet garden journal, it's just kind of like almost a gardening memoir of things that she's got in her gardens, everything categorized from everything to deer resistance. It's also a garden journal you can write in. I think you can buy this on Etsy, so I would encourage you to look for it. But that was just so thoughtful of you, Diane, to send me a copy of it. And let's see. You can find her at www.watts, blooming.com, and we will put a copy of this up for you to order. Thank you. I'm trying to be better about sharing some of the sweet things that you guys send me, and I just got this yesterday, so I wanted to share it with you. Okay, also on sale and on deep discount right now is my first book, The Elegant and Edible Garden. The boxed sets are on sale right now. This makes a great Christmas gift, I think. I noticed that they've been kind of selling out at Commonplace Books of this recently, because people come to Oklahoma City, they see the garden, and then they want to get a copy of my book, so they go to Commonplace. But you can get these online. They are on discount right now, and I think the box set is really, really special because it contains both of them. And by the way, I just had a whole bunch of these delivered to my friend John in Falls Village, Connecticut, so that he can gift to many of the people that were just so gracious to us while we were there, including Bunny Williams. And all of Bunny's books, In the Garden, Her An Affair with the House, all of these are on sale right now online. So if you, like me, have become even more impassioned about the life of Bunny Williams and all of the beautiful spaces she creates, then I would highly recommend that you take a look at these. These are all on sale right now online, or you can find them from your local bookstore. So there you go, you guys. I just wanted to share with you some of these wonderful products that solve problems, that help you with Christmas in July, that you can get on sale now to help your budget in December. If you've got any questions, if you need links, if we forget a link or whatever, then please let me know. Thank you, John, for being a guest participant in this. And we'll have all of the links below, and some of these will even have links on screen that you can click. So if you are into this frenzy of sales going on now everywhere, then maybe that gives you a little bit of guidance and points you in some direction. Thanks, guys, and I will see you later in the week.